Hi guys, this is Henry back for the Taroscope for the month of October, and this video we're going to do Gemini. I'm also going to do Cancer in the next video. First of all, I just like to say apologies because this is kind of late compared to the other horoscopes that my colleagues have been doing. I've been fairly ill for the last week, and I didn't want to do a video where you have to watch me cough all the time. I'm finally getting better. I had the flu, and now my fever's gone down. Still coughing a bit, but I've got chamomile and honey tea to help me. So I know I haven't been to Harvard. My dad's a Harvard man, so. Anyway, so I've already shuffled and dealt the cards, so you don't have to so you don't have to watch me do that. So let's get straight into the reading, Geminis. So for the month of October, it will be a very very active month for you guys. You have got the Two of Wands. Bear in mind, the month of October is the Sun is in Libra, so it is one, broadly speaking, of business and partnerships in general, but may or may not apply to you guys. For Gemini, it'll be a very active and transformative, very active and transformative month. Lots of things happening very quickly, which is good because Geminis like activity. Again, emotionally, you have the Knight of Wands. Just full of action. Maybe a bit too much. Simply because too much action can cause a lot of stress and fatigue. Again, implied by the Death card that we have, it could be quite destabilizing. But again, Geminis would probably like that sort of thing. But don't overstretch yourselves too much. Again, lots of action, and where you'll probably have you've got the Fool, lots of new beginnings and starting a new project. Maybe even a new relationship. It's like you are beginning a new stage in your life. Lots of new changes for Geminis. The challenges. You might feel like you are putting in a lot of effort, and you have the Hanged Man here. So again, there's this feeling of stress, the feeling of general tiredness, just because there's so much happening. But again, you internally know it. Just know that it's all for a good cause, kind of thing. And it's all worth it. The main way to deal with that, we have the Queen of Discs here. Just take it gradually with the work, and know how to relax, because the Queen of Discs, she's a very productive person, but she's also a very passive. She's a very passive card. She really takes her time with things, and knows how to work towards things gradually. So she is a very good example of getting work-life balance right. And what you sort of come to get in this month is, you've got the Priestess, and I feel it will be a very inspiring month for you guys. It will be one of a lot of progress. And at the end of it, you have the Two of Swords. At the end of it, you would just be so relieved and relaxed, and I think right now seems to be kind of the last stretch it's like, I think at the beginning of the month will be, things happening, things starting, and then it'll be done by the end of this month, and then where you can just, let loose and relax finally, so keep so take I don't know, when you're going through this, just remember, just remember it's only for this month. You will have some breathing room soon enough. Okay, so to get into the more detailed aspects of the reading, here you have, the Knight of Swords with the Eight of Wands and the Chariot card. Again, lots of movement, lots of activity towards like your goals in life, and there's a lot of promise of success here. But again, here I'm saying, here we have the Princess of Swords, which I feel is a kind of warning to slow down, even if it's not necessarily in your nature to. Gemini just like to go, when they have the inspiration, they just go with it. They just go and do it. But things, especially in most long-term projects in life, just it takes more than that to finish things. So take your time with it, relax. You have the Chariot card. I recently did a talk on the Chariot card where it's like the Chariot card is the principle of action via non-action, in the sense that you do things not by forcing it. You see here the charioteer isn't driving the Sphinxes; he's just letting them carry him through. So you have to sort of take that attitude of like, not necessarily going with the flow, but just going at the speed that life goes, rather than you trying to set the pace. So again, move forwards, but don't go crazy. Here you have the Five of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. Yeah, sorry, I'm going to be lazy at times when they'll just say the cards rather than pick them up for you. Yeah, at the end of the road, it will be successful in achieving whatever endeavor you're going through, but obviously there will be challenges and obstacles on the way. And here you have, let me show you. Here you have Adjustment, the Two of Cups, and the Tower, which to me is trying to find the balance between intense action and just letting things pan out the way they should. I feel there's more to it than that. Give me a sec, sorry. Give me a sec. No, yeah, I think it's just balancing between softness and hardness as you go through. I think actually I feel it's saying don't try to do everything yourself. If you require help, don't hesitate to ask for it. Because yeah, adjustment, relates to Libra and partnerships with other people, kind of thing. Yeah, if you're stuck on something, don't hesitate to ask for help. They will, that's why we have professionals in life. We can't do everything on our own, especially in such a complex society where everything is so deep. Like in my own business that I manage, we have, like, you can't avoid just hiring accountants and lawyers and stuff, because you really can't. We're normal people just don't know all those little tiny details that those professions are really anal about. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. I mean, here we have the Queen of Swords, and I feel that is just a warning, just a bit of advice, just to say, like, be very clear on what you can and can't do, and don't be so tied in your ego, and insist on doing it all yourself. Yeah, and try to balance. Well, not balance, but to unite both logic and emotions in the way you do things. Especially in our society, we try to use one or the other. We act on impulsively, or we think things through. Well, try and break that barrier and do both. Okay. I mean, here it's saying, when you act, always act. Okay, let me show you these cards. I mean, you have the Eight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and Princess of Swords. So to me, this is whenever you take action, always do so after a long preparation. Think things through before you act. Plan it out. Even though you might be impatient and want to do it straight away, no, hold yourself back. Think it through. But when you act quickly and efficiently. Well, here we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, again, I mean, it's just saying here, like, if you act in a smart way, and the smart way to act is to do things that are at its own pace, do things gradually, and be very practical. Geminis, they're very swordsy, they're very you can say airy-fairy, so maybe trying to mesh some earth energy into it would be beneficial. I don't think air and earth are as incompatible as some people might think they would be, but my opinion. Might be hard, but I think it's very doable. I mean, here we know you have the Princess of Swords. I mean, she is, air and earth mixed, although it causes frustration, but also it's a good balance in terms of action and planning, So mm, okay, so here we have no, we have Justice, the Star, and the Eight of Swords. Um, yeah, it feels like try to be flexible enough that you don't feel like you don't feel trapped by the need to be to have to plan ahead, you know, because that in effect that would be a thing that helps you out, you know. I mean, we have the Star here, which is, you know, so not only incredibly beautiful, but has so many. It's so dreamy. It's so hopeful, optimistic. You know, so things will go well if you do this. If you can just, I mean, Geminis are adaptable generally, but you have to be able to adapt against your own nature to a certain extent. So, yeah, again, adjust against that feeling of, you know, that you're being hindered in some way. Because your natural tendency to do things without thinking is not going to help. Well, to do not necessarily without thinking, but without too much planning. Anyway, because yeah, Geminis can be very spontaneous that way. Yeah, okay, so that's the end of the reading. You know, so I hope that helped. I mean, these monthly horoscopes, I mean, I feel they can be good, but they are kind of too general to apply to everyone, I think. But you know, I was pleasantly pleased to see in the comments that people really did find them useful, and it resonates with them. So I'm glad for that. And thank you very much for the nice comments, by the way. You know, but really, if you want, I feel it's just still best to have a tailorized reading for yourself, a really personalized one. So if you like the way I do things, please check out the links below for the Sphinx Tarot website. Rather than my Etsy shop, I would actually say it's best to contact me directly by email. My email is I'll list it below, but it's henryhosphinx@gmail.com. Yeah, you tell me your question, and then I'll come up with what kind of spread that'll be most compatible with the question, and yeah, I'll quote you a price and then there. You know. Currently my Etsy shop has just had one option, which is like in-depth readings for £20. Yeah, I should do something about that. So, but until then, yeah, just contact me directly if you want a reading. So, okay, thank you very much, Geminis. I shall be doing Cancer next. Thank you.